Sugar time! Hey everyone, I'm Samantha Shocker. We're in a new studio.
Yeah.
Very exciting stuff. It's going to be a great show today. So without further ado, our co-host, our very own Bree Essrig. You can subscribe to her YouTube channel at Bree Essrig. First time in the Pop Sugar studio. You guys know him as Victor from NBC's Parenthood. Xolo Mariduena is here. Woo! And we have a lot to talk to you about. So many great things going on in his career, but we're going to save that for the interview portion. So stay tuned for that. And guess who's filling in for Brett Ehrlich? Shanna Malcolm.
Woo! Oh, yeah.
And of course, you guys can follow Shanna at Hey Yo Shanna. And then you're also shooting Breakdown on Bounce TV.
That's right.
What time? How do people tune in to Breakdown now?
Breakdown, you go in Bounce TV. It's at 10:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern, obviously, on Monday nights. And if you don't know what station Bounce TV is, you can just go online to bouncetv.com and they'll tell you how you can find your local station so you can watch me.
That's amazing. And then you can catch me live at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern every night on Dr. Drew on Call on HLN. And Dr. Drew will be here on Monday on Pop Sugar. I can't wait. Very exciting. All right, so thank you so much for being here, guys. Jennifer Lawrence comforts crying fans. This took place in London at the Hunger Games Catching Fire premiere. This was the world premiere, and you can see Jennifer Lawrence going down the red carpet, and she's doing interviews, and then she stops going down the red carpet. She stops doing the interviews to comfort this young, sweet fan. This little girl, she's in a wheelchair. And what I loved is you see Jennifer not only just give her a hug, but she actually takes some time to like sit with her and talk to her, and sits and talks to her for a couple minutes. Very moving. I want to know your thoughts, 5 words or less.
The happy games.
It's really sweet.
Yeah.
J-Law, more like J. Aww.
I love it. That was really
That was inspired by you.
Thank you. 2 points for Shanna. And I would have to say it's like Katniss and Rue. Yeah. Okay, so how awesome is Jennifer Lawrence, and how excited are you to see Catching Fire?
I'm really excited. I saw the first movie probably 12 times.
Really?
I really liked it.
And did you read the books? Were you a fan
Yes,
of the books too?
I read the first and the second book. I haven't read the third book.
Now, have you guys ever been in a similar moment where you cried if you met like your favorite celebrity? Looking back, or have you working with some of these great celebrities that you work with on set?
I just think every day is like that on the set for me. I'm just like, oh, I can't believe that I'm working with you guys. You guys are so professional and so just amazing. I don't think that I've ever cried over a celebrity.
Yeah.
But I think that just the opportunity that I have is just so, it could make me cry.
Well, I've never cried, but when I met Jeremy Sumpter when I was younger, he played Peter Pan in the 2003 version. I met him and I took a picture with him, and afterwards I was in like a daze for about 5 or 6 hours. I just wouldn't talk to anyone. I was just like,
Did you have a permanent smile on your face?
yes.
Yes. It's so sweet. So that's why it's so cool that Jennifer Lawrence actually took this time to do that. When you heard that, Shanna, what was your impression of that?
It made me love her even more. She's been endearing from the beginning, and whether or not people want to argue that it's publicists telling her to be this way or whatever that is, I just think moments like that show a kind of character of the person that she is deep inside to take that moment.
I was so moved by it, and of course there's always going to be those people out there who said, oh, well, she knew all the cameras were watching her, she thought this was a perfect publicity stunt to go and do that. And there's always going to be negative naysayers.
Every
but
time.
if you look back at Jennifer Lawrence's history, you see that she's, like you pointed out, she's a very sincere person. I think that this was very genuine, and obviously, and people, how long do those fans even wait out there? I think the night before, it was freezing, and this little girl was just in tears, and some people were trying to figure out, because we don't know, was she crying because she couldn't see J-Law? Was she crying because she was cold and she was over it? Or she was just so overwhelmed by the moment? Exactly. But Jennifer Lawrence just wanted to make sure that she was comforted and okay. And I think all we can do is celebrate that. If you ever ran into your favorite celebrity, would they make you cry, and what celebrity would that be?
I'm not someone who believes in that whole celebrity worship culture. I'm kind of like you. I'm just grateful to get to work with people that I think are talented and fun, and every day is fun to work. But I did have an inappropriate dream about Keanu Reeves where he was my husband. I'm gonna just leave it at that. So if I met him, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would feel like I would be a little awkward. Just,
But
you can move.
I don't believe in the whole actor worshiping thing, but I think that I really like some of the music people. I think that Justin Timberlake and people like that, I think I would be blown away and just in awe of.
My favorite celebrity is Gwen Stefani. I love her. I've always loved her. And she actually called me up on stage. We have to show that picture. I'm going to send the picture, and I'm up on stage with her taking pictures. And I was just absolutely similar to what you two had said, blown away, felt great, hung on to that moment for hours afterwards, but it didn't move me to tears. I do understand why a fan would get brought to tears, and I think that's completely, I don't want us to dismiss that emotion.
Legitimacy of the,
Yeah.
exactly.
If I ever met Malala Yousafzai, I think I would bawl. She's the youngest nominee for a Nobel Peace Prize.
Wow.
Yeah, she fights for women's rights, and she was shot in the head by the Taliban.
Wow.
She survived, and she's still fighting, even though she's like targeted.
That's such an inspiring story
She's
that I know I would be brought to tears. I would be brought to tears too if I would meet someone so heroic. Okay, so what do you guys think about Jennifer Lawrence consoling this crying fan? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if there's any celebrity out there that would bring you to tears, who are they? And we'll see you all next time on Pop Sugar.